Happy Mother's Day. I'm gonna do more than this. I know. That wasn't gonna last for too long. Happy Mother's Day! I had a whole video planned for you, but I thought I should at least wear the mask, because I have to cut it up soon. So this is a good way for it to be sent off. I'm not a werewolf anymore. Happy Mother's Day. Here are some dead flowers, but they're dead, so I just put them over here. You don't like them anyway. I know you don't need the flowers. I like them more than you do. Anyway, happy Happy Mother's Day. I miss you. I love you. I have a curated photo album Mother's Day card for you. And it's improvisational. It's going to happen right now. You can see I have some photo albums out. So I have taken some choice photos, and the floor is clean, as you can see. That always makes you happy. I did that for you on Mother's Day. So, alright, so let's start with these photos. And there's unfortunately not many of you because you don't like having your photo taken, because I guess it's because you always want to make this face. But I don't blame you, because, when you give birth to someone like me, that's you giving birth to me, cesarean section in Universal Studios. Double dare, someone double dared you to give birth to this. This is pretty telling. Anyway, yep, so there's the first chapter. I came into this world, and I thank you for introducing me to so many ducks. I think this is right before they got brought into the house, or I let them into the house apparently, and I learned their language, and then you stopped me. But you made up for it by having me meet bigger, better, more famous ducks. You know, this is the good Donald. Don't dump this Donald. This is a good Donald. So, yeah, I bet it's been a rough year for you with that and other things. So, when you think of Donald, think of this moment and all the shit that's going on. Mother's Day 2017. And then, of course, you introduced me to this guy. Still hasn't gone back to the hospital yet, but I don't blame you. She's a looker. This one, Blair. The sibling rivalry is just slightly sarcastic. Anyway, you introduced me to some more fantastical creatures like mermaids and a blossom hat, my favorite fashion choice. Here's some Halloween fun time. I know you enjoyed those times. There's Blair, kind of being a little too aware of the fourth wall, but that's not a surprise. And then, of course, you introduced us to some weird clown, and particularly someone's butt. And I don't know who this lady is, but I just think this photo, there's more to it than meets the eye. So let's keep going. Let's see. You did introduce me to Bigfoot. Or maybe Daddy did, I'm not sure. But someone introduced me to Bigfoot. I know you got me that shirt. And I wish I still had it. It's an aesthetic I still admire. So, yeah. Thanks for letting me meet Bigfoot. And then, of course, somewhere around this time, your real favorite child was born. She's my favorite, too. This is her glamour shot. So beautiful. It's not in the best shape, unfortunately, but it is alive. These pictures. So, and then one of the other few pictures I have of you, and the irony of Gypsy and Muffin is I feel like she mirrored me and Blair's relationship pretty well, just hanging out, and you kind of looking at like, what the hell is going on? These are my children. Whatever. Yes. And unfortunately, this photo's a little damaged because it's one of my favorites, so it gets carried around everywhere. But yes, this photo with my car in the background that no longer exists because of the tree falling on it. My face is ripped off, but it looks like I have a beard. But actually, it's that Halloween where I was a nerd and Blair was a hippie. And who knew we were going to just grow up to be these things. Of course, you had some other children along the way, adoptive children. You know these guys, still around, still reproducing. Let's see, and then of course, I moved out and got my own house. Not really. I'm always playing house. Adulthood is hard. I'm sorry, I'm not good at it yet. But I'm trying. I'm learning to read. Isn't that awesome? Wish I still had that hat. Barry gave me that hat, I remember. So, I had movie tickets at it. And then, of course, there was that time I went first to the past, but eventually I would go back to the future because I went back in time to your era of when I was... Wait, how does it work? Hung out with you in high school, where I'm trying to get at. I know I'm babbling. There was some punchline to this, but I don't remember. But yeah, I have your hair. It's funny. Here's one last picture of you that I found, and I brought this one up just because this is that Thanksgiving in Tallahassee. We're on the outskirts of this photo. There's me. There's you. And you're probably putting that green bean casserole that would eventually have maggots growing out of it the next week because we forgot about it. So, hashtag teenagers, I don't know. Oh, here's some other photos. I just didn't know what to do with just Blair's funny hair. I love this haircut, and I have that shirt. Stole her shirt. Don't care. Let's see. I had a whole other set of pictures. Where'd they go? Damn it. Give me a second. Until I figure it out, here's me at prom. So, throwing flowers at you. Oh yeah, I found one. So, I just wanted to conclude this curated journey of your overseeing of me growing as a human being. You're really awesome, obviously. Don't know if you know that, but I think, you know, you have the biggest heart of anyone I know, and you're a no-nonsense kind of gal, and, you know, what else? You know how I love you, and I really appreciate you letting me be weird and creative all my life, and to commemorate that, here's my room from back then, and then here's my room now. See how much I've grown? I'm an adult. I don't print anything anymore. Everything's framed. Yeah. And then, you know, I also appreciate you letting me go through my weird Pippi Longstocking phase. That was something I needed to do, and there was a camp leader who asked me to stop doing it at space camp, stop braiding my hair like Pippi Longstockings because it was too distracting to the other girls. I'm like, nah, it's my hair. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. This is just improvisational Mother's Day card. I love you. Wow, this is almost 10 minutes long. You're probably not even going to watch all of this and get bored because I'm just babbling. So, but it's Mother's Day. You could take as long as you want. Wait till next Mother's Day. I don't care. So, I love you, and I'll bug you about it anyway. So, you're awesome. I love you, and you're the best mom ever, and I think you can beat all these other moms up just with, you know, your death stare. So, and all the other moms know it, and they're jealous of you, and that's why they don't fuck with you, because you're my mom, Nora Denneberg, aka Noah. Over and out. Love you, bye! Oh wait, one more thing. P.S. Postscript. The entire video was really just planned around this. I was gonna give you some options of the Lindsay look since you bugged me about it. So let's say, alright, Lindsay look, take one. And the thing is, I can't see it, so you're just gonna have to judge. So, Lindsay look, take two. I know you want more demonic. Whatever, I can't tell. I'm losing touch with the reality, obviously, because you make me do that face too many times over the phone, which really, you know what, that's my problem at this point. Alright, I love you, bye! Happy Mother's Day!